Hello friends and welcome to Chadowfax Games. I'm playing Laysara Summit Kingdom. So I've got a lot of work to do. So my goal is I need 24 more houses at level 3 or more, and the problem is I'm definitely running out of food resources. I do have plenty of workforce though, so that gave me an idea, which is basically I'm going to reduce the level of these level 4 houses. And over here, because we only need them at level 3 for the mission, that'll use up some of our workforce, but as you can see we have plenty. And then it'll also reduce the demand on resources, which will allow me to build more houses just at a level lower than 4. So just start by demolishing. Let's demolish a block of artisan houses. Yep, and then put them in. I wish there was just a nice way to downgrade them. Maybe there is, and I don't know what it is. There we go. Okay. Alright, so those should all be level 3. Yep. And that gives us 95 artisans. So I'm gonna give that another try. At least one more block. And I want to see how are we doing over here now. Still short on food, but let's do these ones over here. I just realized my money balance is negative and it's affecting things. Alright, so yak-wise, I can just put in another Yaktopia, right? Like, do we have, where's our perfume production coming from? Yeah, so we have a surplus of 3, so I can just put in another Yaktopia. And I should have plenty of hay. Ooh, I do not have well, I'll be replacing the hay production from 2 of these, I believe. So yeah, let's put in another Yaktopia. No worries at all. Hay production and perfume. Okay, so now we're positive. Yep, and have extra yaks. Alright, so all of these are level 3 now. And that should have reduced, this is level 2, so let's level it up. Level 2. Should have reduced our usage of food. Yep. Could definitely look at maybe growing some more Sampa, but I think we're fine for now. Yep. So I'm gonna do another block of artisans. Definitely need to be careful that I'm paused when I do that to keep my treasury from running out very suddenly. Alright, so let's... Alright. So I lost about 30 artisans that way. Once again, does that reduce the amount of food? Yeah, so we're caught up on cheese, just Sampa we're short on now. I may do the same with some monks here. So first off, let's get these houses adjusted down. There we go. Alright, well, I guess if I'm destroying them, that was kind of pointless. Do I want to do 4 more artisan houses? Probably. Down to level 3. Hang on. Alright, so... Oh, we can go up to 7 on research now, I believe. Which is good. Maybe. It might make my people more demanding. Yep. I can replace this one with a tunnel. But then I'd need to build honey tunnels for every food market. Yeah, so no tunnel for now. I'm literally using maximum fish, so I can't do any more fish. So can I replace fish over here with maybe... another commodity? I'm not sure how many of them need to be food specifically. Could do some butter tea. Am I making butter tea here? Maybe. We are making butter tea. I'm not sure how much butter tea I'm making. But this is an area where I can definitely throw in my last 4 ice cubes to build a shrine and really optimize this area. We have a surplus of 10 butter tea. Let's get the butter tea over here. And we're trading in Sampa somewhere, aren't we? Yeah, so let's, there we go. Alright. So we're down to 21 more houses we need to do. And we need them at level 3, and how we're gonna get there is gonna be tricky. If I can optimize this... I can make space for more houses over here. So let's start there. Where's it? Oh, it's the Yak Shack is too far away. Alright. You know what? We're just gonna destroy this whole production. And rebuild it all. So what are we building over here? We're doing weavers, we're doing cheese, and we're doing butter tea. And we're gonna rework it all around we're gonna rework it all around having a shrine. So, Divine Ice Altar, and being more efficient here. So let's just actually go in. Why did my yak suddenly drop? What are we missing? Perfume. Where's my perfume coming from? Honey. Did I destroy some honey? Oh, we're using it. We're using all the honey. Got it. Okay. Yep. We're using all the honey because we're not using butter tea anymore, so we do need to get butter tea production going. But we're gonna do this carefully. And methodically. Now, first off, let's not forget the reason I'm actually doing this, which is to add this. So, if I can get these houses in. Just want to see how my treasury is doing. Alright. So that's an additional 8 houses that I'll need to get up to level 2. So let's start kind of centralized with a trading post and our shrine. I keep forgetting what they call it. Divine Ice Altar. Beautiful. All right. So you are going to bring in Alright, so this is boosting production. That's the last of my ice, but hopefully with this, we should be able to get a decent amount of resources going. So, let's start with some yak shacks and cheese. Alright, so in range, these are making 9 each. And our cheese makers. Yeah. So our cheese makers accept 6. So we will want these to go to a carrier post, and then to the cheesemakers. Let's build this road up here. So let's start with the carrier post. And we can maybe do our fur as well here by carrier post, and potentially upgrade these distribution centers. But yeah, let's get the fur going as well, because we definitely want to use that where possible. Okay, just want to see what the range here is. Actually, going to make an adjustment here. Destroy this road. Move these in. Move these in. Use this road here. Yep. Alright, so we are producing 24 wool and 36 cheese. Alright, so cheesemakers. We can actually go 6 of those, right? Yep. And will they all be in range? Yes, they should, if I can slide them in there. Okay, now that should be producing 9 cheese each, which we're gonna need to make a lot more, I think. But this is just a start. We're gonna upgrade the road. And put in, what do I want to distribute it? Probably yak post. All right. Again, just checking that this is, yep, hitting all of those. Yeah. I'm gonna move this, nope, I'm gonna move this one down to like here. Yep. And let's distribute some cheese. So I just want to see, that's level 3. 2. 3. 3. 2. What is this missing that this has? This has a mandala. Whoop, did I go too high? Nope, level 3. Yeah, so we need a mandala. So that should put all of these at 3. We're missing some food, so we do need to make more cheese, particularly. If we deliver over here, and do the monks need cheese? Yes. Okay, so we'll need some extra. All right. So, we're delivering 54. So let's just see if we're short on cheese here. Fully meeting demand. Fully meeting demand. Fully meeting demand. So we're fine on cheese production, so let's get butter tea going. Alright, so the butter tea production is... Okay, once again, yak shacks. Actually, let's get my weavers going in here. Before we worry about anything else. Hang on, so how much fur do I have? 24, and each of these except 4, so we can do up to 6 weavers. And as long as they're in range of this, they'll be producing quite a lot. Again, just checking that it reaches there. It does. How about you? Do you reach all the way up there? You do. Okay, and how about a trading post over here for fur? Not a trading post, but yak post. Yep. We'll need to upgrade the road a bit. Didn't quite get there. Well. Alright, so we've got 36 of these. Let's get them there. There. You guys have cheese? Yes, okay. And over to this area over here. And we're short, so we'll fix that with butter tea. Hopefully I have enough money to actually get some butter tea production going. It's gonna be tricky. Do I want to upgrade my houses again? All right. So what do I need for butter tea? We'll need some more yak shacks. Let's start with 4. I'm gonna make an adjustment here. Once again, we're all within range, so we're gonna take it straight to the carrier post. So we just doubled our fur production, but we probably don't need to put in that much. There we go. That meets demand. So we don't need any more fur production, textile production. So going to make an adjustment here. Let's try this. And demolish this for the time being. Alright, so we now should have a surplus of 36. Yep, 36. Milk. So I'm gonna make that into butter tea if I can. So we need butter beaters. So I can do 6 of these. So this is getting a little messy, but I think we've got it. And I'm actually gonna do a road down this way. And let's see if we can milk supply. We'll need to upgrade these roads a bit. Need to do better than that even, huh? Yep, so start here. Still not quite. Eesh. Alright. We're gonna move this one over here. Alright, so there's our butter. I guess I could have put one up here, but I kind of wanted to make sure they were all centralized. So let's set up a carrier post. Hang on. Yeah, so it can reach to this intersection. Yeah. Carrier post. So just to be clear, we've got 54 butter. Then what's the rest? So butter tier. So we can do 6 of these. And I just want to make sure these are all in range. Yes. We need salt. Where was my salt coming from? Surely I had more salt than just that. I also don't have that much more. I only have 543. Okay, so you guys are rock crystals. Here's a salt mine. There's 4 salt. Okay. There's 4 salt. Which will support 4 more butter beaters. Which should be all we need, really. Hang on, what's our surplus on cheese right now? No surplus. There will be a surplus once we get some butter beaters going, though. I know there will. Make sure we're still getting all of these within range. Yes. Barely, but yes. Okay. Finally, we're gonna need some herbs. These are making 18. Out of 12, so that's enough for now. But if I were yeah. And if I were to put in 2 more, it would still be perfect. So let's do another carrier post. Okay, salt please. One. Two. Three. Four. Butter. And this we should see really quickly. We should see our income reach a positive level. Let's get over here. Finally, we're in the positive, made it down to 100. That took a lot of work. Okay. Now I can't remember, can I sell butter? What's missing resources? Okay, so let's see. Is there another lift station? Yep. What was the resource we needed, though? So there's something here that we're missing. And I don't know what it was. I can't remember what it was from my previous time here. Okay, we're fine there. Hang on, I just want to make sure I've got all possible. Oh, I didn't have the butter beater over here. No, butter beer. What am I missing over here? Am I missing? Hang on. Should have sampa, cheese, honey, fish, smoked meat, butter, tea, and eggs. Eggs? Am I missing eggs? Oh, no demand for that resource. Okay. Well, you don't need to send that. Anyways, so, what are we missing? Sampa? $21. All right, so time to try and squeeze in 13 more houses. Oh, nope, too much. So this is level 3. Level 3. You're at level 2. What are we missing? We're missing... Oh, really? We're missing commodities? We're missing copper kettles. Okay. And you're missing, both resources here. Both enlightenment resources, I should say. And 1. Alright, so we're good there. Ale supply isn't meeting demand. Oh, because we're using more here. Alright, I'm not too worried about that. We just need to wait to squeeze in 9 more houses. We're kind of short on monks. Here's some more monks. And can I reduce some resources by... yeah. Let's try demolishing some level 4s. Perfect. Seven more houses. Can we do it? There we go. We need more eggs. Beautiful. 170 houses at level 3. Why is it so quiet here in here? Usually when you are here, there is constant talking. They've fallen out and aren't speaking to each other. Oh really? Even the one with a funny hat? He always seems to be offended, but that doesn't stop him from talking quite a lot. Huh. Oh, as I said, like children. Who is going to prepare rock crystal for shipments? You said you need it somewhere else, don't you? So we need 8 rock crystal. Okay, do I want to fix my copper supply? And, well, I can definitely... it'll be relatively easy to fix, this. There we go. Solved. Interesting. This isn't... I want to power more butter tea. There we go. That wasn't in range of this shrine. It's interesting how much more efficient this all is now. Got an excess of 6. Got an excess of 4. Just want to see our yaks are doing okay. What's this? Yeah, so copper. Let's get our utensils. Where's my utensil production? Over here. There we go. That solves our utensil production. Ale is a little low, and we're using a lot of yaks there. But let's do rock crystals. So we've only got a surplus of 1 rock crystal right now. There are more places with rock crystal mines. Yes. Okay, tricky. Yeah, I'm gonna need at least one more mine, I think. Please tell me we've got more rock crystals somewhere else. Oh, we've got 2 here. Yep. Five. So, what am I using rock crystals for currently, I guess is the question. That's salt. That's gold up here. Salt. Salt. We actually aren't even using this salt mine at the moment. How do I spare myself one rock crystal? Yeah. Ornaments. Okay. What is all of this? This is... What are you guys... This is... Hang on, is this, interesting, so... What are you guys making down here? Buttered lamps. Which we're using all of them. So hang on, is buttered tea something that goes up to here? No. Okay. Then I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, so what I'm confused by is where are my rock crystals going? So let's figure that out. So this is 4 rock crystals being sent here. We have a total of 8. We're sending them to perfumeries. Okay, so here's our perfumeries. And we're sending those to Yak Utopias. Okay. Interesting. So, if I can reduce my yak usage, I can reduce my perfumery usage. So one of these is making 9. One of these is using 1 rock crystal, so, yeah. But we can't be going just to Yak Utopias, right? Because we're going to a commodity supplier. What if we didn't send perfume here? Is it required? I think we're okay without it, so let's do that. Let's cancel and just see what happens if we don't send to the. Where's that perfumery station? Over here. Yeah, if we don't send to that commodity supplier, I think we're perfectly fine. Yep. We are. Okay, it is going to increase the demand on ale, but I think we're fine. So then how much extra do we have here? Way more than 9. So, what all do we have coming in here? 6 incense, 6 honey. Yeah. Let's just destroy it. There we go. There's our 8 rock crystals. Still making plenty of perfume. Now we have a surplus of incense, but that's all right. Are they still not talking? Yeah, looks like it. And what are you doing here? You usually depart with the first caravan. I need to make sure they buy from me the remaining ice. There is no such thing as ice. We need a lot of ornaments for the last summit temple. We could produce them using altars and ice, indeed. So we need to sell 24 ornaments. I used my altar here. I might need to. I probably shouldn't have used 3 altars back at the last one. How's our ornament production? Alright, so remind me what ornaments take. This is receiving 24. Where are we sending ornaments to? Once again, will we be okay without ornaments? This one isn't even using ornaments. Yeah. What if we were to just cancel this one? And we're fine. What about up here? Are you guys using ornaments? No? So where are the rest of the ornaments going? Once again, I'm not sure what's supposed to be going there. Where's our other lift stations? Buttered candles, ornamented cedar. Where's that coming from? Over here. Inlay manufacturer. This is receiving 12, so we do need that. So we need 12 more ornaments. So what do we need for ornaments? We need... First off, will this work if I move it down somewhere? Yes, it should. Okay. Will it fit there? It will not. I don't think I need to move it. I can bring this in. All right, so let's build a gold vein. Hang on, let's first make sure. What is this? This is gold. We've got a surplus of 1. So we can build at least 1 more, but we're gonna need to build 2. What do we need? We need copper. Okay, so we need more charcoal. Gold. And copper. We're missing charcoal, so I need to produce some charcoal. Do I have any reasonable space anywhere where I could do some wood? Yeah, so... I'm gonna put another charcoal burner. Here. Hang on, we're gonna need 2 charcoal. So, yeah, so I'm gonna put the charcoal burner elsewhere and then have it transported here to this carrier post. That should be producing 12, right? I'm probably going to need to produce more. But really quickly over here, do I have any excess charcoal over near where my goat farms are. That's not where my goat farms are. Nope, no excess charcoal. Alright. That's okay. Cart post. There. There. All the way up here. Alright, and then let's send this to our... It's a tunnel, right? Yep. So we have 20, so we need one more ornament maker. It's gonna require me some more charcoal. Hang on, and I just want to see how much charcoal do I have. We have 4, that should supply one more ornament maker. Copper. Give me 2 more. And 4 charcoal. Okay, I need to fix that really quick. There we go. This should give me everything I need. Beautiful, so we need to sell it. We'll need a tunnel outlet here. Alright, I'm leaving to make sure caravans have a safe way to the mountain where you want to build this temple of yours. Hey, don't leave me with them. Oh, relax, I think I just know whom to ask to handle them. But for now, show some use for this town. 84 houses at level 4. Alright. That's what I was worried about. Well, let's get these done. There we go. So, beautiful. Well, we need more eggs. Okay, finish mission. We're missing textiles to the summit temple. Alright, so that's what we missed. Alright, so textiles. We still have plenty of fur to work with. Gonna expand this type of road. See if we can get a couple more in. So, hang on. So each of these takes 4. And we've got 16 extra. Yep, so... yeah, let's do it. Alright, we've got a lot of issues going on in this town, but I think I'm not going to worry about fixing them, because all we need to do is fix the Summit Temple to move on. Yeah, a lot going on. Alright, yeah, so what am I thinking? Yeah, so I need more. I need a total of 16 textiles. And each of these makes 6. Got a surplus of 3. So I could get to 15 with 2. I'll need 3 extra. Get these all the way up over here. Short on yaks, but I'm not worried about that. I could definitely recover some yaks here with some tunnel placement. And distribute the fish, or distribute the honey via tunnel. But I'm not worried about that. Let's finish this mission. Hey, what do you think that Sorry. Hey, what do you think? Who she has in mind when speaking that they will handle us? That, we definitely need to rewrite this, game developers. Hey, what do you think she has in mind, saying that they will handle us? I don't know, and I don't care. I'm afraid that I know. We better go build the Summit Temple. I have bad feelings about this. Alright, so we've got... I think we're done with the volcano for good, but you never know. So, it's time to go back to Celestial Rise and start finishing up there. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching this. If you enjoy my content, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.